Hey guys, in today's video I'm going to be breaking down everything you need to know about the salvage yard business in GTA 5 Online, including the best locations, upgrades, how it works, and how much you can expect to make using this business. Okay, so to start you want to head to Maze Bank Foreclosures. You'll see 5 different location options on your screen. The first one will be in Palito Bay, then there will be one in Sandy Shores, and then 3 in Los Santos. And now, most of the missions within this business will take place in the city, so I recommend choosing one of the 3 in Los Santos. The first one you have is Marietta Heights, the second one is Strawberry, and the third one is La Puerta. Personally, I recommend either Marietta Heights or Strawberry. I personally use the Strawberry one. Okay, now moving on to upgrades for your salvage yard. The first one is the tint, which is purely cosmetic and will only affect the colour of the interior. And as you can see, it costs $75,000 per tint for your salvage yard. Next we have the Get Trades rate, which costs $450,000 and gives a discount when claiming destroyed vehicles from $10,000 to $5,000. This isn't game changing, but if you feel this is helpful and you have enough money to spare, then feel free to buy it. Okay, next up we have the tow truck, and for this there are 2 options: the tow truck for 1.1 million or the tow truck beta for 650,000. They do the exact same thing, the only difference is when you have a vehicle towed, the normal tow truck is ever so slightly faster than the tow truck beta, and obviously looks more clean. Okay, next we have the wall safe, which I personally would not recommend as there is a little bit of confusion. For this it's $750,000, and this does not affect how much you can make with the safe. It only changes the capacity of money that you can hold from 100,000 to 250,000, which personally I don't recommend, unless obviously you have lots of money to spare, then go for it. And finally, for the upgrades, we have the staff upgrade for 625,000, which doubles the speed of the time it takes for your staff to salvage vehicles, and personally I highly recommend this because it will save you a lot of time. Okay, now I want to talk about what we can do with this business and how you can make money. First we'll start with the tow truck missions, and then we'll move on to the setups and then the finale for the heists. So for the tow truck missions, you first want to enter the truck and choose launch mission. Now for these missions, you'll have to drive to one of many places across the map and pick up a car. Simply drive to the car that it shows, attach the hook, and then bring it back to the salvage yard. Once you arrive back at the salvage yard with the vehicle, it will start getting dismantled by your staff, and with the staff upgrade it will take about 48 minutes, which is equivalent to 1 in-game day to salvage the vehicle. All the money from these tow truck missions will all go to your wall safe, and a key thing to note with the wall safe is that every vehicle will add an extra $1,000 daily to your safe, and this maxes out at $24,000 once you've done 24 tow truck missions. The next way to make money is through vehicle robberies. Now if you go over to your computer in your salvage yard, you'll be able to set up one of these mini heists, and you'll see on screen that you have an option of 3 vehicles which resets weekly. Now you can only do these 3, so once you complete one you cannot redo it. There is a setup cost of $20,000 to start this heist, and the first mission is a scope out mission, which is really easy to do. All you have to do is take a few pictures, one of a vent, one of a helicopter, and then one of an entrance door, and then once you've done that you just simply have to lose the cops and the mission is done. Now moving on to the next set of missions, you'll have 2 compulsory missions and then 1 optional. Now as you can see, you'll have a police Maverick mission and then a tactical gear mission. Now for the first mission, you want to go over to the Weasel News building, like you can see me doing here, and you want to stop off at the signal box, and you want to hack this, and you'll get a little hack to come up on your screen. Now I'm assuming everyone knows how to do this, so I'll skip over this little part. Next you'll get a cutscene that shows the Weasel News, and you just got to let this play through. It'll say signal lost, and then once you come back out of it, it'll then tell you to go to Central Los Santos Medical Center. Now once you've made your way over there, you want to take out any cops that are in your way. You want to get into the helicopter and fly it around and lose the cops. Now the easiest way to do this, in my opinion, is try and first escape the helicopters and then fly as high as you can so that the cops on the ground cannot see you. Once you've lost the cops, simply fly the helicopter to the location on the map. and then request your personal vehicle and leave the area, and then this setup mission is complete. Now for the next mission we have the tactical gear mission. Now you simply have to walk up to the lockup, enter, and then you'll have some stairs to walk down. So once you walk down, you just want to shoot your way through all the enemies that are there. And then once you've done this, you want to have a search through all the different vans to try and find the tactical gear. And once you've found it, you want to get into the truck. You simply want to drive this back to your salvage yard. And then once you've done this, that's that set of mission complete. Once you've completed these 2 mandatory missions, if you look on your map you'll see there are 3 small missions to complete, one in Los Santos, one to the left side of the map, and then one up in Palito Bay. For completing these missions, you first want to walk over to the green circle on the floor for each location, press right on the D-pad and contact Jamal to start the mission. For my first, I got the stun gun mission, and this one's really simple. All you got to do is go over to the parking lot near the question mark on the map, find the security car and open the boot and take the stun gun. Then once you've done this, you'll just want to take it back to your salvage yard. Once you've done this, that is the first mission done. Then the second mission, for me, I got the weapon stash. Now all you've got to do for this is fly over or drive over to ammunition, and you've just got to walk through into the far side of ammunition into the shooting range. Now once you're in here, you'll see on the floor there's a weapon stash. All you got to do is pick this up, and then you got to fly to a police station and then stash this next to the bins. And then once you've done this, it will tell you to leave the area, and then that's the next mission done. Then for the final mission, for me, I got the getaway vehicle. All you want to do is break into the auto shop, shoot as many people there as you can, and once you've done this, you want to choose one of the cars that are available. Once you've chose your car, just drive it out of the auto shop, and then drive this to one of the marked locations that will be on your minimap. Then once you've done this, leave the area and that mission is done. Now finally we can move on to the finale of this heist after you've done the setups and the 3 missions. So you want to come over to your laptop and I just want to press start robbery. Now once you do this, you want to fly over to the police Maverick's location on the map. Then you want to get into the Maverick. And then you want to fly over to the Mission Row police station. Then once you get there, you're going to want to take out this security guard by stunning them. Then once you've done this, you want to go over to each ventilation unit and you want to throw in gas into each one. Once you've done this, a cutscene will happen. And then locate the cell keys, which will be in the staff room desk. And then once you've got these keys, you want to go over to the basement, take out any police in the way, and then go onto the computer. Then once you're on the computer, you'll have to do one of these hacks with the code, and then use the keys to open up the cell door. Then once you've let out King Tiny, you just want to take out any guard that comes down the stairs, and then use the back door entrance near the cells to get out. Once you've taken out the guard, you want to go over to the bins and collect the stashed weapons. Now here you want to make sure you call in a personal vehicle like a Sparrow. For me, I called in my Sparrow, but it appeared on the motorway above, so I could not use it. So I had to use the getaway vehicle and eventually call in my Sparrow again. Once you've got away from the police, you just want to fly King Tiny back to the airport. And then when you get out, there'll be another cutscene where he goes away in the Higgins Helitos helicopter. Then once this cutscene's done, you want to fly over to the hideout. Now make sure to bring body armor and snacks. And you just want to shoot your way through all the gang members. Then once you've done that, you just want to then steal the car and then simply deliver it back to the salvage yard. Now if you choose to sell in public lobby, you'll get an extra 50% for the high demand bonus, but for the sake of the video I did this in an invite only. And then once you've got the car from the hideout, that is the heist complete and the final thing that you need to do. And then once this is done, You'll see the bonus objectives and no cop lives lost, jailbreak in 3 minutes, King Tiny has 75% health, and then all challenges complete. Now we're going to move on to the sell missions. Now I highly recommend selling and not salvaging for parts, because if you salvage for parts it takes up a slot in your salvage yard and you don't make as much money. Now the sell mission only takes 2 minutes, if that. All you want to do is simply just drive it straight to the terminal. And then once you're there and it's delivered, that is the heist done. Now that will be all for now for my salvage yard guide for 2026. Please like and subscribe for more content, and let me know if there's any other guides for any other businesses or anything GTA 5 related that you would like me to make a video about, and I will see what I can do. Thanks for watching, I hope you have a great week, and I will see you in the next video.